It is 11:15, and it is time to start our live stream of the Intermediate Orchestra at Standley Middle School, our first and only, and last and not least, concert of the year. We met together on Zoom for the first, 9 weeks or so. We did not have an opportunity to play together, and then the students who were able to come to school for 2 days showed up when we started playing some songs, and then we decided to go to 4 days. And then we had more students here, and we decided to play some different songs. And we put together a program of 5, I think, little songs for you. They're short and sweet, and they are the culmination of our students' work over the last semester. And we're really excited to welcome the Standley community. I invited all of the teachers to tune in their classes, if you can do so, and have a little classical music soundtrack to your day. I invited all of our friends and family, and I invited the head of the program director of the VAPA department, Mrs. Ann Fennell, and I invited my own parents and family to attend and watch the concert. So this is hopefully going to be seen far and wide, and then of course I'll provide a link afterwards, which actually is the same link, and I'll be editing a little bit and then posting it for people to watch afterwards. So my name is Julie Yeager. I'm the instrumental music director here at Standley. And this is our intermediate orchestra, made up of mostly 6th graders, with a small number of 7th graders, but mostly 6th. And these are our students who have been attending school 4 days a week, some of them 2 days. And we even have a student who is an online-only student who came in just for the concert. We're super happy to have him here as well. So, without further ado, I would like to present a little tune called Hard Rock Highway. Actually, I want to backtrack for a second. I want to talk about the title of today's performance, which I forgot to say. Our concert today is dedicated and called The Celebration of Resilience. And so I just wanted to take a brief moment to talk about the resilience of our students, of our school, of all of our families and friends over the course of the last year and a half. A year ago today, we canceled probably 6 performances. 2 of them were competitions. 1 of them was a trip to Knott's Berry Farm competition. We canceled our Pops concert. We canceled our mid-year concerts on the day of the concert. And there was so much frenzy and panic about the pandemic and this horrible COVID-19. And here we all are, many of us vaccinated. Many of our students have received their first vaccine. We're so optimistic to return to normal. And this concert is a celebration of that resilience, but also of a reminder that we are coming back to normal soon, and we will be back in school next year, hopefully without these pesky masks, and hopefully back to having music in person, full 5 days a week, back to having concerts where our auditorium is full of our friends and family. No seat is going to be empty, and hopefully we will have that opportunity very soon. This has possibly been the most difficult year on record, but here we are, making music together. So, these are some of the most delightful students I've met, and we've had a lot of fun getting to know each other and making music together. And like I said, this concert is a celebration of all of our work this far. We hope you enjoy it. And like I said, our first piece is called Hard Rock Highway. We have some percussion debuts. Maya's playing the cowbell, and Jason's playing the tambourine. And so we just decided to make it a little bit more fun by adding some percussion. So, without further ado, Hard Rock Highway.
Remember, it's a 2-measure percussion intro, and then line B starts, and then everyone comes in. Wait, here we go. And line B starts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. Again, it's a little strange, I was telling the students, to play without applause. But we're imagining all of our friends and family sitting in the audience, thunderously clapping and waving at us. The can-can is one of the most widely recognized classical melodies in musical history. This is a melody from Jacques Offenbach's opera, Orpheus in the Underworld. This is one of the first songs that young string players learn. This particular version is a duet, so they'll be playing in harmony, and it's a little bit more complicated than the original songbook version. So we hope you like the can-can. Is an excerpt from Haydn's Surprise Symphony. This was originally written as a joke to wake up Haydn's audience. We think you'll easily see what the surprise was and what he did to wake up the audience. We hope you enjoy the Surprise Symphony. for young string players are square dances and fiddle songs. These songs come from the country tradition in the south part of the States, and this genre is called fiddlin'. It's a different style of playing. Other examples of fiddlin' tunes we played were Bile 'em Cabbage Down and Cripple Creek, and this is a really fun genre to explore. We know you'll be tapping your toes along with this dance, which is entitled The Simple Square Dance, composed by Dorothy Straub and edited and arranged by Mr. Foster over at Challenger and Mrs. Yeager and myself. Composed by Brian Balmages, who is one of my favorite composers. The composer writes that the title of this piece came from his own impulse to write a piece with lots of energy, but that was playable by young string players. This piece is aggressive, energetic, and fun. It was also challenging as it was also has first and second violin parts, viola and cello parts that are all separate, so we have part independence coming into play. So now we will present our final piece for this morning's performance, entitled Impulse by Brian Balmages. Shoes one more time.